G'day guys, Eathy here and welcome to my Let's Play episode 5. Now, I'll show you a little bit of what's been going on. First, let's cruise in here. Lay down some maps of the area. One thing I do want to do is lock those. So, come in here. That. Some of that. One of them. Alrighty, where do we put this? Right there for now, I guess. Going to need. Oops. Couple of them. So we'll whack these in. Where are we? That's that one. That is that one. There we go. That looks a little better. Sweet. So they are locked in. Yep, 5. Sweet. So that's where we are at the moment. Okay, let's go and have a look at what we've done. So I've done a little bit more down here. Actually, before we do that, quickly show you a little bit what I've done inside. So you know I've got this little enchanting room. Added this here, just need a little bit of extra storage. So all our saplings and stuff, leaves and stuff for building in the future. So here we've just got our ore blocks. I have to organise it a little bit better, but that's what we've got at the moment. So cruise down here. Just been throwing down a whole bunch of moss blocks and bone milling them up, so I need to get rid of a few of these bushes and stuff and make it look a little bit more interesting instead of just spammed. So if we come down here, you can see I've flattened off a big chunk of this area here. Tried to keep it a little bit interesting, left this little island thing here. If you come up, now dug this out so we can boat all the way through. And why not jump in our boat? So yeah, we can now boat all the way through, and this will help get the villagers over. But I finished this wall up over here. Put a bit of a waterfall in there. Still need to put a bit of light or something behind there, make it look a little bit more interesting. Hoodoo! Ha! Never tested that before. Okay, that can stay there for now. Sweet. Gonna have to block that off before I get the villagers in, I guess. I'll grab that boat later. But what I do want to do is tuft all this like I've been trying to. And here, got these iron blocks. You get the raw iron and then you can craft it into these things. I want to do that in bits and pieces to add light, so you can see I've got the shroom light there. Covered over with the lichen just to try and break it up a little bit so it's not as noticeable. And I'll throw patches of this in every once in a while. I did see this on his name Joe Hills from Hermitcraft. Did a mine shaft the same way, and I love the idea of it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. See, I've got a bit of glow lichen here and there, but it doesn't really add much light at the moment. Hopefully in 1.18 it'll add a bit, soon as all the light changes are happening. But yeah, plan is I'll probably dig a hole in here somewhere, have another cave area in there for my villager breeder and stuff like that. So I haven't actually touched the villagers at the moment. I'll have to work out something with that because I didn't realise that was a thing. So yeah, that's that little bit. Haven't really done much more around the area than that, except I did find a few llamas. Oh, I'm missing one. Who knew? Okay, there was 4 there. But yeah, that's that. If you look over here, got a couple of vines and a couple of glow lichen there as well. And one thing with the glow lichen is the vines will just continuously grow, but if you whack the glow lichen in, it'll stop it growing, as you can see there. So just one little thing, they're not very stand out, but it will stop it, just like string. So that's that. One other thing I did find and wanted to go in with you guys is if we travel this way, I found a geode that I hadn't found before, so I figured we'll bust in there together and see how we go. So here we are. I don't know how many times I've passed this thing going back and forth to the village, but I noticed it the other day, just out the corner of my eye, and thought, well, that looks interesting. As you can see, the village behind me. But I've noticed at the moment there seems to be a lot of weird and wacky things popping up in these geodes. I saw on Hermitcraft, one of the guys, I can't remember who it was to be honest with you, actually found one of the ruins that all the drowned and stuff spawn in, actually inside a geode. One of the boys on my server actually found an abandoned mine shaft running through a geode. So figured we'll pop this open together and see if there's anything interesting in there. Whoa. Okay. Not taller than I thought. Alright. Pretty stock standard. Doesn't open into a cave or anything, but I'll come back here and use it from time to time. Light it up a bit for now. See if we can go exploring around it a little bit later on. But yeah, just figured I'd pop that open, see if there's anything interesting in here. But it is what it is. Sweet! Alrighty. We'll work out what we do next and I'll be back. Okay, so I run over to the village and had to take shelter because, as you can see, I got shot maybe once or twice, maybe. But show you something I found. So hopefully not too much around here. if we come over this way, I believe. I think it's down here. Yep. Little entrance into a ravine here. Now, I dropped a water bucket here so I can get up and down easily enough. As you can see here, I had to pillar my way back up. Put the water down, not even realising I'm in a snowy biome. Water froze, couldn't get back up. So, whack it to getting shot. So yeah. Gonna do that. Make sure you put a torch next to it. Look at him go! Sweet. But in here, found a zombie spawner. That's what was in the two chests. I've just combined them into one to show you guys. Set up a little temporary area because I wanted to do a little bit of mining in a different area because I need a lot of tuft. So I thought I'd just come to another area, have a look around, see what's going on. Went that way a bit, ended up finding some diamonds that way. But this way here, kept opening up into these lava pockets. So it's still got a lot of exploring to do around here. But yeah, basically just been filling the lava in with my water. And you can see there was a fair bit and it opens up a lot. I've still got a few resources there. Don't have water on me at the moment either. But yeah, just these massive areas. So hoping to find an abandoned mine shaft at some point because I still need glowberries and don't have any name tags at the moment. So we've got the name for the cat, the little white cat, named Winter, and thank you to the person that suggested that. I love it. But yeah, we've got our horse now as well, so we're going to have to find a name for him or her, whatever it may be. So yeah, there's that one. Yes, as I said, this just opened up. So got a few bits and pieces from around here. As you can see, I've still got a fair bit more to go. But yeah, I mean, this really opened up. And basically the only reason I came over, as I said, was looking for the tuft. And still got a lot more I can go with. So I found a few diamonds in that here. And yeah, I'll go back home and show you what I mined out at the moment. Alright, we're back at the base, and one thing I did realise was I should have taken copies of these maps before I locked them, but as you can see there's one floating in the background because I've redone the one where my base is because I didn't load up the waterfall. So now that is on there. As you can see right there. But yeah, so should have copied that, but I'll just run around and grab 4 more. Copy them and then we can lock them as we start upgrading the area. So we'll have a quick look at what I got while mining. So got our mining chest and spawns and treasures. So mining, that's what we've got in that little area I showed you before. So I've converted these into the blocks, just easy for transport. And then over here, nothing yet. That's gonna bring the zombie spawner stuff over and whack it in there, but you've seen that now, so I'll just whack them straight into my storage. And I try and do this every time between episodes, just to, you know, full disclosure, this is what I got type thing. Now one thing I do, whoa, hello. Well, that was a cat bum. Anywho, one thing I do want to do is go into the nether, get some resources. I do need to try and find a fortress I'm gonna need some blaze powder and stuff like that, and start making potions and all the fun stuff. So I'll get a little bit prepared for that, and yeah, see how we go. Sorry for all the cuts again, but yeah, didn't really have much of a plan for this one because again I've had some issues, life getting in the way. So we'll see how we go, and I could probably take that off too. But again, any more ideas, let us know. We'll check that out. Alrighty, I'll get organised and we'll return. Alright guys, I would like to say that I lost a lot of footage, but no, I hit the wrong button, so I recorded a lot without actually recording a lot. So let's go in, show you a little bit of what I've done so far. So we're in here, and I've been this way a little bit. As you can see, I've got some diorite down there with a torch on it. Now that is known as a scumpus from Skizzleman. The basic idea of that, whack down a couple of blocks, portals that way, so I want to go there. That is the way home. So that will always point to where I need it. If I go, whoops, we go like that, that means it is up and that way. Alright, so good way of getting yourself around. Now I need to try and find going that way. I've already been this way a little bit apparently. Let's get that out of here because that's silk touch. So I need to try and find the fortress. Again, don't have the best gear, so this will take a bit, but we'll keep going and see how we go. Okay, the only thing I can say here is make sure you keep some type of block in your offhand so you can quickly whack it down at the last minute. Especially in the nether when you've got lava pockets and stuff just popping out left, right and centre. Easiest way to do it. Oh yes! Look at that. That is a good sign. Let's try and make it a little bit more safe around here. Oh, alright. Let's go up. Woot! Alright, let's see what we've got. Lovely. Who knew? Okay, I had to do a pause there, real life issues, but yep, just hid in a hole for a couple of minutes. But yeah, we found one, so hopefully, you know what, I'm just going to whack all this back in here for now. Grab it on the way out. We don't need that. A little bit of this. Now, I would like to think I would see this. Sweet. Okay, sword. Have a look around. Okay. That's where that ends. Looks like it came up in the right spot, right at the chest. With that as a cross section, so if we do that, those with the skeletons can't get us. I don't know why that one spawned right here, but I thought they only spawned. Whoops. Thought they only spawned a cross section, so do that. They shouldn't be able to get through there. Thought I heard some skeletons. Another chest down there, beautiful. I'll go this way first, I guess. Bam, bam. Go that way. I believe it was that way. Should have been doing this. There you go, you can see the chest there. I should be able to... There you go, just break through here. Here we are. Do that as well. Whack that all in there. Should be right. Okay. Don't know why I kept changing as soon as I've got this in my offhand. Oh, another chest. So I believe these cross sections here are where the wither skeletons can spawn. Broke that just to make sure we don't get confused. One thing I was after. Beautiful. Okay, interesting one. Alright guys, so here basically just digging my way back around. Found a bunch of wart. And yeah, pretty much came back around to where I started. Found that chest. Decided to grab all my gear and go before I got blown up or dumped into lava. So that's pretty much what's going on in this one. Right guys, so back home had a few issues, but I think we've got it sorted out. Actually thought I lost a whole bunch of footage, but as I came back and started editing, turns out it was there. For some reason it was corrupted and then it wasn't. This whole recording thing is very weird. But on that note, I think we've done okay. So until next time, take it easy kids. Bye.